Today I'm going to show you how I really improved my workspace in the garage by adding these LED strip lights and really brightening the place up. Stick with us. Hi, welcome to the Handyverse, where we approach homeownership mindfully, turning to DIY as a first resort. Today we are in the new workshop and I'm trying to improve the lighting here behind me. I bought some lights off Amazon, some LED strip lights, and we're going to test them out and see if it helps improve the workspace. So I'll give you a shot of what it looks like now, and then we'll open up the box that I got here and check out the lights and start putting them up. So this is what it looks like now. It probably doesn't look too bad on camera, but back up here you'll see that I do have one of our floodlights on here. I'll turn this off. I'll show you what it looks like. So this is not really bright enough for doing work. It's even worse at nighttime or early morning as it is right now. But what I want to do is take these strip lights and run some across the top here all along the bench, but then also in this here work area I want to put some more lighting up here to brighten it up here, because this is where I'm going to be setting up my saws. So let's take a look at the box. So this is the light kit. I ended up getting an 8-pack of 4-foot bulbs. It really was only a few dollars more than the 6-pack, so I thought rather than risk not having enough, I'd go extra, so we should be able to make it super bright in here. But let's pop open the box and see what's inside. Looks like some mounting hardware and interconnects for the different light tubes. Instructions. Looks pretty straightforward. Looks like to mount them on the ceiling. I don't know if you can see this in the paper, but it's focused. You simply screw the little clips under the ceiling and snap the lights into it, looks like. So that's everything that was in the box. I do want to see how long these are. There's 4 of these that have switches on them, if you want to use those with an outlet. I'm going to try to wire them into my light switch for the garage in general, but these would be handy to have if you need them. And that's what it looks like these are for. There's 2 of these for wiring directly to a switch. Seven. So that's enough to interconnect all the bulbs, which is that's all you need. So that's good. We'll see how we're going to use these. I'll plan that out as I go. A bit more interested in what's in here because I want to make one big strip for the start. 2 clips and an interconnect piece for each light. Let's open this up. There's just a plug for one end. You need to cap it off. This is an interconnect. Let's see if we can get that in focus. If you're joining the tubes end to end. So I think this is what I'm going to need, but I may have to use these depending on the spacing. The rafters there should be 2 feet apart, which makes it right at 4 feet, but I'll just have to see how these fit, see if I can fit them end to end and still get the clips in well enough to hold it. And again, there should be one of these for each of the lights, and it looks like there are. So that's what's in the box. That's what they sent us. Next thing for me is to unwrap these and do a test fit to see where I'm going to put the light. Actually, before I went any further, I thought it'd be prudent to actually test to make sure these work. The lights don't look like they have a polarity, meaning that it doesn't matter which end that you plug the power cord into. It is a tight fit, which is okay. Get out of the way of the camera here, and that's one good thing I like about these. I didn't know, but they turn on right away when you flick the switch. There's no delay. As soon as I hit it, they do come on right away, which is nice. All right. So now to get up and start mounting these in the ceiling. So these don't span 3 of the rafters. So I want to make sure that I have at least 2 in each light. So I am going to just center them on these. So I'll put a clip here, clip there, snap these in. I'm going to use this plug for the electricity for now. Until I have a chance to wire it into the switch. This is wired, it's for one of the heaters, but there's nothing else on the circuit. So it's temporary, that should be okay, but ultimately I want it wired to the switch for the garage. So the other thing is the depth. I have to stay out beyond the plug here, but I also want to make sure I'm not too far out because I don't want to cause a shadow when I'm working on a piece on the workbench. So I've just marked a scrap piece of wood with the distance that it gets us out beyond this outlet, but also is within the width of the bench and the work area, so there's no shade on the work area itself. So now I'm going to use this marker to put up the clips all along here, and it should be as simple as snapping the lights in after that. I put the first 2 up and turned them on just to test them out, and the way the light casts on the bench, it looks good. I was going to leave a space right here, a little gap, and then come down to the end, but I think I'm going to go in one continuous strip just so there's no dead spots in the light on the bench. But I'm not finished yet, but so far these things are ridiculously easy to install. So if that's something you're worried about, don't be. Even in this join here, I was worried about whether or not I should have connected them before I tried to put them up, but they did fit together well enough, and it wasn't an issue. So you don't even need to connect them before you tack them up to the ceiling. So now I just need to finish this strip along here, and then move out into the rest of the garage out here. But this is my primary concern, getting this workbench lighting up, so let's go. With those up there, now I need to put the next ones on. I think what I'm going to do is come out off that end and do strips this way. So I'll put 2 and then come over past this heater and then 2 more strips along here, and that should give us good lighting in this area here for where I set up the sauce. So I'm just going to mark out those next connectors, install those pieces on the top, and hook up the last of the lighting. And also, actually, this will bring me close to this light socket here, so I can pull power from that one to light up the whole thing, which is going to be handy as well. But first things first, get the lights up. So the new lighting is all up, and it's pretty bright in here now. It's make the Griswolds proud. I might actually get another set for over this side of the garage, but this is the primary work area, so that was my priority. I would definitely recommend these lights. I'm happy with them so far. Like I said, I still need to pull power from this light to run it off the switch. Right now I am still plugged into the outlet over here, but that's the last step for me, but I'm not going to bother film that one. I'll get to that one some other day. I'll try and lock in the settings here so you can see the before and the after. So let me... Okay, so this is the lighting now versus... Actually, let's turn this other light on first. Turn the new ones off and come back over. It's not too bad because it's so sunny out right now, but if this was nighttime, there'd be a very noticeable difference. I'll pop the screens up side by side though to give you an idea of how much brighter it is with the new lights. Really happy with them. And now I get to move on with the more fun stuff in the shop, which is getting my saws set up. That'll be the next video. But if you like this, hit like, hit subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.